where I just reflect and I say, and I search for right away, like, how is this gonna make me better? How is this better for me? Like, that's all I see in my head. I point my focus to see the positive in everything, and there is positive in everything.
It doesn't matter how you act and how you keep your mental together. God damn. It doesn't matter how you act, how you keep your mental together when shit is going all good, man. When you get good news, you feel me? It's easy then. It's easy to be on point with your mental. It's easy to do what you gotta do. It's easy to stay disciplined when shit is going your way, man. When you get the answer you want out of life. But what really matters and what really counts is how you are when shit is not going your way. How you are when you get bad news. How you are when you keep putting the fucking reps in and you're not getting the results that you wanted. That's what really matters. That's what really matters, because honestly, that's gonna be the majority of the time. The majority of the time is gonna be the grit. The majority of the time is gonna be you going through the motions. When we get what we want and when everything is like going our way, that's a small percentage of the time. You feel me? Those are the little blips that just keep us going to get us through all the bullshit. But if you can really stay down and you can fucking keep your mindset positive throughout the times when the shit is not going your way. So that's like the majority. So we need to be in control of our mind all the fucking time. And the majority of the time, it's not gonna be easy. The majority of the time, we're gonna be going through the feedback loop of life where we're getting the feedback and we get upset because it's not what we wanted to get back from life. It's not the information we wanted to get back. It's not the win that we were going for. But that's the guidance. That's the guidance. We have to stay true to ourselves no matter what. We have to find our center, right? You have to find your center and stay in your center no matter what. Because life is just one massive test, you can look at it, or it's just a series of tests over and over and over again. Every moment, God is watching, the universe is watching, however you look at it. Every moment, every decision we make.
Like, there's so many micro decisions we make in the day of what we choose to focus on. You feel me? And that shit, that's what's important. You feel me? Because that's what God is watching to see how we react to everything. God is watching to see if we're listening to the feedback and if we're testing and we're adjusting accordingly. So it's easy to stay on point when you feel like it. That's what motivation is. Motivation means you feel like it. Like motivational videos and shit like that means it makes you feel like it. But motivation is just like a fleeting thing. Motivation is just like a drug or something, you know? It's temporary. It's a temporary feeling. The real sauce is the discipline. Because discipline means the opposite. Discipline means you don't fucking feel like it. You don't feel like it. But you still do the actions that are aligned with the bigger picture that you have, with your goal, with your North Star, the direction you're going in, that you set your life. You sat down with yourself already. You decided what you were doing, right? So the discipline aspect is when we stay aligned with that, regardless of the outside stimuli. We got to be able to be bigger than the outside stimuli of life. Because if we let ourselves be controlled by the outside stimuli, it's just gonna be a fucking roller coaster, you feel me? And that's gonna make us just be going in circles, because life is gonna continue to throw fucking wrenches in the mix. It's gonna be pulled all over the place. If you let whatever happens in life dictate your actions, you're gonna be pulled all over the place, because there's always gonna be things popping up. So we have to be our center. We have to be aligned and disciplined no matter what. You gotta stay yourself and stay positive and stay disciplined to do the actions you need to do regardless, bro. Regardless of what happens on the outside. You feel me? That's like the key. Once you do that, like, you won, honestly. It's to a point where, like, whatever happens in life, it actually doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. That's the point you want to be at. Like, you're still gonna do the same shit that you need to do regardless of what's going on the outside. That's like the ultimate point. When you reach that point, you know you won the fucking game. Like, that's the point that I'm at now. regardless of the results, regardless of the fucking whatever feedback is happening on the outside, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm on my mission where I'm building my shit up, and I know what actions it takes to build it up. So I'm doing that shit every day, regardless of the outside, bro. And I even find, the amazing thing is, when you really get into alchemy, you can find the good in everything. Like, I just got some news today that might have been considered like bad news, but to be honest, I'm starting to see, I'm seeing like the good in it already. Everything is an opportunity. One good thing is that I have another opportunity now to prove to myself further that I'm the fucking GOAT, pretty much, that no matter what happens, like, I'm gonna stay on my mission. No matter what happens on the outside, I get another opportunity to prove to myself. And that's really important, because in life, the way we adhere to the things we need to do gives us a level of self-confidence that really will make or break you. Like, if you don't have that self-confidence with yourself, when you set a goal, you're not even gonna believe your damn self, bro. And you're not going to do the actions that you need to do, because you know in your head all the past times that you said you were going to do some shit, that you said you were going to stick to some shit, and then some outside thing happened, and then it pulled you off the fucking path, and of course you didn't get the result because it pulled you off the path. So the opposite side of that is, like, when those things come in life and they try to pull you off the path, but you stay down with the mission, right? Now you just did the opposite. Now you just proved to yourself in your subconscious that you're the type of person who stays down and who does what they have to do regardless. Like, automatically in life, as long as you just do that, you're always gonna get the outcome that you want eventually. You feel me? Eventually, things will always come to fruition how you envision, as long as you stay the course. So if you're the type of person who, when life tries to pull you astray and you stay in line, each time you do that, it's an opportunity. Each time you do that, it's gains in life. It's building your self-confidence up on a subconscious level. To eventually once you on a subconscious level, like, you know you're the fucking GOAT and you always follow through no matter what, then whatever happens, bro, it's not really gonna shake you. It's not really gonna move you. Like me, I just go into this state of reflection where I just reflect and I say, and I search for right away, like, how is this gonna make me better? How is this better for me? Like, that's all I see in my head. I point my focus to see the positive in everything, and there is positive in everything. There is positive in everything. There is a constant communication with God, and everything is feedback, and everything is guiding us towards where we're supposed to go, especially if you're aligned with your purpose. I'm aligned with my bigger purpose of what I'm supposed to do here, which is provide value to the world. You feel me? Like, elevate myself, be an example for the world by elevating myself, and be a living testament to prove for other people who go through the same shit as me, so that they can have that anchor, so that when they find that, it keeps them in line. You know what I'm saying? That's my purpose. That's really all of our fucking purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there's different ways that it manifests and shit. My phone's getting hot as fuck. Each time you do that, you're building up the fucking confidence, bro. And then eventually your subconscious knows, like, you're just a GOAT, and you just fucking, then shit doesn't really phase you. Like, shit can only phase me for like a few minutes, bro, honestly. And then it's just back to the mission, back to the same task. Like, I already know the tasks I need to do to continue on the mission, to keep growing my influence, to keep growing my platforms, to be able to sell products, just live a fulfilling life where I'm providing value to the world. I'm giving back to the world. I'm able to provide for myself and shit. Like, it's the same journey. It's the same thing no matter what happens, bro. And that gives me peace. That gives me fulfillment. I just wanted to come today and speak on that. This is kind of like, I guess the main thing that I'm trying to say is how I started the video, which is the things that really count and the things that really boost you up is how you act in the middle of adversity. When shit is not going your way, if you're observing outside of yourself, right, and you're observing yourself and how you're acting and how you're feeling, and you could say to yourself, damn, even though this thing happened, that when I got this news, I felt as if it was bad news. I felt as if it was a step back, or I felt as if it was, it hurt me. But I'm outside of myself observing myself, and damn, I still have a positive mindset. Damn, I'm still doing the same actions that I told myself I needed to do in the past when I decided that this was what I was gonna be, whatever it is. And that gives you fulfillment. That lets you know that it's only a matter of time until your vision gets fulfilled. Like, you're still on the vision, you're still on the path, and that makes you happy in your subconscious. That makes you fulfilled. And that just gives you more energy and just boosts you up more to keep going, because the biggest problem with getting off the path is being drained, is letting things drain us to the point where we don't have the energy to do the actions that we need anymore. So when you stay down and when you stay positive during a time of adversity, your subconscious in the back of your mind notices that, and then you get a boost of energy. You get more energy from the universe. You get more energy from God from that. Our subconscious is watching everything, bro. So your subconscious knows the truth. So our subconscious knows that once we do continue on the path and continue doing the things that are aligned, that the vision will be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? So you get more energy to keep doing what you have to do, man. And that's what it's all about, is just creating energy for ourselves. I feel like I'm like fucking Doctor Strange, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm like a fucking nuclear power plant. Like, I'm just creating and pulling energy from thin air all over the place, bro, to just keep fueling me. Like, everything is fuel. That's what alchemy is really about. It's turning lead to gold, nothing to something, water to wine. This is alchemy. It's magic. And it's all about making everything go in your favor regardless. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm pulling energy from everywhere. I get little nuggets, I get little pieces of information and feedback that let me know I'm on the right path, like in a positive way. Like, I'm getting engagements, my platform is growing, the views are going up, more and more sales are coming in. You know what I'm saying? More and more people are resonating. That's the positive part. And that's easy to get energy from that. But when you really start getting into a level of mastery is when you can still pull energy from the things that look like they're negative on the outside. When you can flip it and you can turn it and you could just make it add to your energy, bro. Like a fucking power plant. Like, you're just pulling. That's what I feel like I'm doing. Like, no matter what happens, I'm always just gonna be pulling more and more fucking energy from the atmosphere, from fucking thin air, like magic. Like, I'm always gonna be pulling energy out to just continue to push me, so that I'll just have like unlimited energy to keep doing what I need to do, bro. So if you're going through a time in your life where you got some bad news, or you feel like you took a step back, it's really just a mindset switch. You know what I'm saying? To be able to pull energy out that shit and know that it's actually an opportunity. You have an opportunity now in this moment, when things are not going your way, to prove to your subconscious and to give yourself more energy to help it propel you forward, actually, bro. To flip it on its head. You think it's holding you back, you think it's a step back, but you just made it and turned it and flipped it to give you more energy, to make you more aligned, and to push you more in the direction of where you're going, bro. So that's why it's so important to act in accordance and act in alignment still, no matter what the fuck happens during the bad news, during the adversity. That's what I'm going through right now in my life. So I'm just coming to share. That's what I do. These insights based off my life. About to continue on the fucking mission. We got the fucking Kobe duffel here. We got the fucking Kobe duffel there in the cut. The more. But Kobe. You ever see that commercial with Kanye and Kobe? But Kobe Bryant, how? I already got all the Grammys. How do I do more? More! That's why that's called the more duffel. With the Kobe colors. Because that's the fucking energy, baby. We just keep going no matter what. It's always going to be more. So yeah, I'm chilling here with the duffel. About to put some work in. About to edit some more videos. About to do some designs. You feel me? Go to the Panera. Get my fucking tea. Get my ginger tea and my black tea. You feel me? Combine it all together. You know what I'm saying? And go put some hours in. And nothing has changed. That's what I always do. So regardless of the bad news, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna do the same shit. We on the mission, regardless. So that's the energy that I want to transfer to my people today. I love you guys. And as you can see, the complexion's coming in. You feel me? Your boy's getting himself together. Actually, let me take the silky off. I was just putting it on to lay down the braids, but it's been a few minutes. So now we're nice and laid down. We're on point fully. More and more, I'm staying more consistent and disciplined, so my results are coming in. The YouTube's going up. We just hit 90-something thousand. Probably by the end of the day today, we'll have 100,000 views for the month. All on short form, but the long form is picking up. We're getting more engagements and more comments, more traffic to the site, so it's inevitable, baby. We're gonna keep winning to the fucking end. Actually, we're gonna keep winning to fucking eternity. Fuck that shit, you feel me? There is no end. We keep going forever with this shit. I love you guys. Take over worldwide. Catch you on the next one. Let's fucking get it, baby.